Good day, everyone. My name is Aaron, your BrowGrammer, second year in Bachelor of Science in Computer Science. So now we will talk about object-oriented database. Let's proceed to the first now. What is object-oriented database? It says here, an object database is managed by an object-oriented database management system or OODBMS. The database combines object-oriented programming concept with relational database principle. Okay. So here sinasabi dito na ginagamit natin yung concept ng OOP or object-oriented programming with relational database principle. So parang ginagamit natin yung OOP para mas madali malalaman natin kung bakit yan. So first we must have the object. So object are instance of classes and form the basic building block. So as you can see here, the example, that is the object. By the way, I'm using Java and that's my main programming language. So next is classes. So, classes define the schema or blueprint for objects and their behavior. So yan. As you can see in this example, we have the class and public class customer. That is the class, and inside the class we have the function or behavior. That's what we call. So next is the method. So methods behave and operations that can be performed on objects or behavior of and operations. So ito yung nakikita niyo yung white na nakabox. That is our methods that or function. Wag po tayo malilito. It's same with function and method. Same lang po sila. So yan. So next is pointers. Help access elements of an object database and establish relationship between objects. Sabi dito, may relationship yung database natin sa ating object. So dapat may relationship pa din or connected pa din sila. So here the continue. Object-oriented database object-oriented database or OODBMS allow user to create custom object types which are stored in database as complete object. This means that all the information related to an object is stored in one package. Unlike relational database where data is distributed across multiple tabs or tables. As you can see here, the image. So that's the object oriented. Iisang kung ano lang yung kailangan natin. Bali, etong isang box na or isang sa object oriented, yung box na yan here, that is our class. Then sa loob niya is our attribute. So ayan yung mga data na ini-store natin. So yung dito naman sa relational here. So ayan. Kailangan pa nila i-store sa table tsaka row or rows and columns. So, bali sa object oriented, connected, may relation pa rin sila pero iisang class na siya or iisang kung ano yung kailangan mo sa na data para madali mo siyang ma-retrieve. So, unlike relational databases, OODBMS focus on data as a whole object rather than tables with logical connection. This makes them suitable for projects with complex data that requires an object-oriented programming approach. Object-oriented management system cater to this approach by providing functionality that treats complex objects as central entities and define their attributes and behavior. Ang sabi naman dito, based on what it says here, much easier siya to store and retrieve data with the complex and yung mas complex like based sa aking research. So, mas mabilis si object-oriented dahil as a object mo siya kukunin yung mga data mo. Unlike sa relational, iisa-isahin niya muna ang bawat row bago niya makuha yung mga data. So, ayan. So, next is object-oriented databases closely relate to object-oriented programming concept. The four main ideas of object-oriented programming are polymorphism, inheritance, encapsulation, and abstract. So, here, hindi ko na masyado itong itatakal. I leave the source where kung saan ko kinuha to sa description. So, pakipunta na lang po doon sa description, then kunin nyo po yung link for more detail. Here's the example or object-oriented databases, example apps or application or DBMS. So, first is we have gemstones, second ObjectDB, then object database plus, objective or DB, and object store and Versan. So, ayan yung mga examples object-oriented database natin na meron tayo ngayon. So, now magpo-proceed naman tayo sa advantages and disadvantages ng object-oriented database. So, here the advantages. Complex data and wider variety of data types compared to MySQL. So, yun dito naman, 'di ba, ginagamit natin yung int, double, and string para mag-store tayo ng attributes sa object. So, pwede natin magamit yung mga data types na yun. Unlike sa MySQL, may sarili silang data types. So, next is easy to save and retrieve data quickly. Like I said kanina, mas madali siyang makuha. Then, ayun, mas madali siyang i-save. Unlike sa relational. So, seamless integration with object-oriented programming language. Ayun, since magkapares nga sila. So, kailangan may knowledge tayo sa object-oriented programming. So, easier to model the advanced real-world problems. And extensive with custom data types. Ayun. So, yun yan. Katulad ng sinabi ko, pwede natin magamit yung data types ng programming language na gamit natin. This is the disadvantages. Not as widely adopted as relational databases. Hindi nga siya masyadong sikat unlike relational databases. So, no universal data models, lack theoretical foundations and standards. Unlike sa MySQL, may standards na siya ng American ANSI or in short ANSI. So, does not support views. High complexity causes performance issue. Ayun nga, mas complex yung data mo, mas malaki din yung kailangan niyang memory. Ayun. Mas complex, mas yan. An adequate security mechanism and access rights to object does not exist. So, mas mahirap ma-access itong object-oriented at medyo kulang siya sa mga security mechanisms. So, yun lang for today's topic. So, yung resources natin, which is in the description below. Thank you for watching, guys.